Hi. Hi. Good evening, all. Uh, Today we are going to see the same three stocks: Nifty, Gold Future, and is good stock Sansera. So let recapture the last video what we have discussed. The last video analysis on 1st of September, right? So this is a Nifty on 1st September. We have discussed that if the 1st September high get breaks, then we can expect the target about 2000 24,980 970 something. So this is a target zone 870, sorry, 24,870. This is the first target zone what we expected, and that target has been given on the 2nd September. So when the I get breaks on 2nd September, it give the target on the same day itself. Then the market has got retraced again to the accumulation zone. Again the buyers are stepped in, and they move the market on the higher side. But we expect the target about 25,100. So it has moved with a gap up, and market couldn't able to say. We can see a huge sell off at this point. It says that the market is in at this place the sellers are very strong. So they push the market on the downside. But the moment what happened on Thursday and the Friday, those movements it has been observed by the buyers who have stepped in the accumulation zone. Those buyers today they have moved the market on the upper side. So what happens next? So this is a target which we are pending from the last week. So this target has been given, and this target is still pending. But for giving this target, the buyer should be strong. Not for this target. So actually, this target will going to get this, there is no doubt on that. So after giving this target, the market has to sustain at this point above 25,100 at this point. So 25,100. So at this point the market has to sustain at this point. After breaking this point, the market has to sustain over here. If it gets sustains, then we can see the market up to 25,300. So based on the previous week development, what it's saying is the market is interested to move on the upper side rather than the downside. So if the market has to move on the downside, so what are the hurdles are there? So first thing is the market should not break this lower point, the accumulation zone of the high point. So this portion should not break and give closer inside this one. If we get close inside this, then the market should show their interest. The sellers should show their interest on the accumulation zone, where they should not again leave the market to go on the upper side. So then only we can say the market has changed its bias and is going to move for little more corrections. Little more corrections, not it doesn't mean that the market is in bearish. They will do some corrections over and they'll do some accumulation on the below side. If they get a fair value at the bottom side, so the fair value is at this point 24,000. So if you get between these any fair values, then the market will go into move on the upper side. But this is a plan B, and the plan A is right now the marketers are interested to move on the upper side, and we are expecting the target about 25,100. And if it gets sustains, then we can see target about 25,300. So this will be the second target. Sorry. So for that, the condition is the market has to sustain at this point level between 25,100 to 150. In 50 points, the market has to hold. If we get walls and breaks the high, then we can see 25,300 in coming days. This is about the Nifty future, and we are discussing about these Nifty futures from July 28th. So far what we are analyzing the market is moving in the same directions, and we are planning the positions with as per the directions. So this is all about the future Nifty futures. We'll see on the gold, the next stock. So in gold, what we have discussed is, in last video we discussed this and all the some analysis we did, and we said that the market has given a spike and it has given a breakout. At this point, we what we decided is the market has to come over here and it has to do some balance, because the whatever the trade happened over it is not a good trade. It just went up with a single movement. It's not given some sideways, and then see, whenever the market moves on the like this upper side, then we can expect the market will go into reverse. It's not that market will go into like this. If it is going like this, then there's a definitely there will be a downside. There will be some corrections will be there, definitely will be there. So in that, in keeping this as this in mind, we thought that the market has to give some retracement at this point and it has to complete its business, then it has to move on the upper side. But what happened over here? See, the market has given, after giving this spike, the market did some sideways, and it is given a breakout over here. After giving breakout, the market has rallied up to 1,07,000. Again, the strong seller has been came, but they couldn't able to break even 1,05,000 wherever the spike has happened. At that point, again the bullers, I mean, again the buyers are came and they moved the market into the third target what we had discussed in the last video, the 1,09,000. So that target, it is going, it is moving on. So we had took our positions based on these breakouts. The first confirmation is this one. This is the first confirmation, this point, I mean the old is the first confirmation. The second confirmation is after giving this strong bearish candle, the market couldn't able to break the low of the first hour trading, I mean first 30 minutes trading. It is not it couldn't able to break the low also. So again it has it has moved slowly on the upper side. So here we took a confirmation and we planned a new positions, and we are aiming for this 1,09,000. This all about the gold. So after giving these targets, we need to wait and see how the market. See, so far the market what it has been developed in the positions, it is aiming for the target about 1,09,000. So after giving this target, we need to see the development again. Then and we can decide again the market will going to move on. See, if this also get breaks and maintains at about this point, then we can see about 1,11,000. This will be another target. But for this, the market has to hold here. Then you can see at this point. So come to Sansera. In Sansera, so what we decide is, see here we said that the market after breaking this point, the market has should not close beyond this point. If we get close, then we can see the target about 1,02,000, so 1,216. But after giving this confirmation on the downside close, the next day itself, the market couldn't able to break the lower. Again, it has to move on the market on the upper side. Then the market given the confirmation above this point, and the target has been given on the 1,394. So the target what we expected has been given. So next what? So next thing is that we are aiming to target about 1,511. Before that, there is another target about 1,460. 1,460. For this, what has to do? So market here, the market has to do some corrections, some sideways. Then it has to break at least this point. If it gets this point, not this one, this point. If it get this, if it get to break at this point, it flows above this point, then we can see this target. Or else, if we get breaks this low, or this low, sorry, this low, the 1,394. If it get breaks this low, then we can see the correction up to 1,360. So up to this, we can see some corrections, 1,350. So after giving this retracement or corrections, the market has to hold to give this target. If not, then again the market will be in the sideways for the few more days. So for that, we need to wait for another 1 week. So now the further expecting target is 1,463. For this, it has to break this point. It has to break this point. If we get this, if we get break this point and holds, then we can see the 1,463. And again, if this point it holds, then we can see about 1,510. the third target. But for the potential target is 1460. Here the chances of getting retracement of some profit booking will be there at 1460 rather than 1510. There will be huge profit booking at this point. So who are planning over the any positions who are taken, they can plan to exit at 1460 partially. So after giving this target, if anything, I mean if the buyers are more strength, then they will not leave the market to go beyond 1460. They're going to take the market up to 1511. So these are the potential targets in Sansera. So far what we have discussed from I mean this is from August to 4th, I think from August 4th or August 12th we are planning the analysis on Sansera. So the targets what we are expect, those targets have been, it has been given, and further we are waiting for another targets. Here we have booked our partially targets, and again we are planning to aiming for this 1460. If this get low breaks, then we're going to exit our positions. The positions has been taken at this point 1000 1000 to 1003 1300. We take the position 1300, and now it is 390, almost 97, 97 almost. It is you can say about 6% from year to year. So if it breaks this low, then we're going to exit the trade. Again, if it confirms about this point, then again we're going to re-enter and we aim for 1460. So this is all about these three stocks: the Nifty, Gold, and the Sansera. Thanks for watching. Thank you.